Okay, what we're going to talk about today is why do people compete? And I'm going to tell you something shocking. Not everyone enters a show to win. Whoa, that sounds mind-blowing. Everyone competes for their own reason. That's what we all got to understand. Even the athletes, the people watching, everyone has to understand that people compete for their own reason. We have many categories for that reason. We have bodybuilding, fitness, figure, bikini, and transformation challenge. So everyone can jump onto one of the IDFA shows or any show in general just for their own reason. You do it for yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. And one thing I want to remind other athletes that compete, don't take, or even people watching the shows or people in their network of people, their friends and family and all that kind of thing, don't take away from their experience, because everyone's doing this for their own reason. So you may think, oh my God, why are you doing this? It's a waste of your time, blah, blah, blah. You don't have what it takes to compete in a show like that. Oh my God, have you seen these people on the stage? This, that, and the other. But who says they're there to win? Did they say they're going there just to win and that's all that matters? Like I said, everyone competes for their own reason, even myself. I started competing for the first time when I was 29. I don't want to date myself too much here, but back then, yeah, I did it all for the competition. To be honest with you, I did it. It gave me, I felt like an athlete, right? So it gave me something to train for, or something to push me. So I guess that's where the motivation comes in. It gave me motivation to take my training to the next level. And I also was very into how I did, how I placed, how I stacked up against the other athletes. It wasn't really a bucket list, because I didn't go in there thinking it's a one and done. I went in there as an athlete, as a competitor. And I guess maybe 20 years ago, so I'm sort of dating myself, 29 years old, 20 years ago, 15 to 20 years ago, that's what it was all about. People back then didn't compete for a bucket list goal. They competed to win, but things have evolved a lot. And now you see more and more people competing, and I support this, more and more people competing just to say they did it, or for a goal, or for extra motivation, because they want to be part of this, because competing is, to some people it's fun, to some people it's not. It's tough. It's kind of like running a marathon. Like, that's my analogy I always like to use. It's kind of like running a marathon. Not everyone runs in the marathon to win. Obviously not. They do it to say they did it. But they do more than just one. They keep coming back for more and more marathons. People say, oh, well, no one asks the person who runs a marathon if it's a waste of their time. Because our culture, our world we live in, we accept that running a marathon is a challenge that you have within yourself, and it makes sense. But to some people, if you're competing in a bodybuilding show or a fitness competition, they don't put in the same category as a marathon, that you're just there as a goal to see how you do and to give yourself something to strive for, something to push towards. They don't understand that, but I think more and more people are starting to understand that people do this for a goal for themselves. It's not about, yeah, it's nice to win. Of course, everyone goes in there, we want to walk out with some type of hardware, like a first place, second place, third place, fourth. Everyone wants to walk out there with something, obviously. That's just human nature. But I think most people that jump on the stage these days or compete these days do it for themselves. And then, yeah, there's the icing on the cake is they place well. Or the icing on the cake is, well, not even the icing on the cake. The beautiful thing also I love about fitness competitions, you're preparing for something and you get this extra benefit of health and fitness, especially when you compete in natural shows, the health and fitness side of it all, and you become like a walking billboard. You put in the work, your body reflects that, and your image and your confidence, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of added benefits to competing. But yeah, so just break it down real quick on why people compete. Like I said, one's the athlete who wants to win or compete. We have two, the athlete who needs the extra motivation to take their training and workouts and nutrition to the next level. And then we have number three, the person who does it for a bucket list, like something to check off on their list of things they've done in their life. And there's nothing wrong. There's no right reason to compete. You're gonna have a mixture of all these type of people, and that's what makes this show such a beautiful thing. You're gonna have the people who wanna win and win the pro cards and all that kind of stuff. That's great, we want those people. You're gonna have the people who are there to push themselves to the next level. We want those people too. Then you got the people who's for the bucket list, who just wanna be there and be a part of it all. We want them too. So it takes all different types of athletes to make a show and to make an organization, to make this what it is today. Okay, well there you have it. There's my just generalized idea of why people compete in shows. Obviously there's way more reasons why people compete, because everyone competes for their own reason, like I said. So if you have any other reasons why, maybe why you competed or why you think people compete, comment below. Maybe at a future date we'll address all these and we'll talk about it, or I'll make an Instagram post or something. So if you have any reason why you competed, or you want to share your story why you compete in shows, comment below. And if we get enough comments, I'll make a video on your comments, maybe even talk to you about it, or get some quotes from you to use in the video. So yeah, so comment below.